Hey everybody, welcome to SongShape Studios, where it's all about making your music work for you. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about how do you register your songs with BMI. BMI is a PRO, that stands for Performance Rights Organization. They collect writer's share royalties and publishing share royalties for you. So once you've got your account created, this will be your homepage. Select Works Registration here on the left. Add new work. Select your account. Select all other genres. You enter your title right here. The duration you don't need, so we'll leave that blank. Work content, music and lyrics, unless it's just an instrumental. Language, whatever language you're singing in. Add alternate title. That's going to be if your song has a number in it. Sometimes they would spell out the number. Sometimes they would just use the number itself. So that would give you two different titles and an alternate title for that. Is your work a public domain? Most likely not. Public domains are songs like Amazing Grace, Yankee Doodle Dandy, songs that are over hundreds of years old that no longer collect royalties. So we're going to select no because it's an original work. Does this work contain samples? Have you sampled any other song? If so, you need a special agreement. And same thing with medleys. If your song is a medley, it's going to be combining multiple songs into one song. So we're going to select no, it is neither one of those. Are there any publishers on this work? We're going to select yes. It's very important to have your own publishing entity set up so that you can collect your publishing side of your royalties. All right, so we're going to enter my publishing company here. You would enter yours. Affiliation, BMI, IP name. This is really important. You'll have one for your publishing company and your writer name. They both start with 2 zeros, and that separates it from your account number. So you have a separate account number and an IP number. You need your IP number. Ownership, we're going to give me 100% of this because BMI separates publishing and writing into two different sections, both worth 100%. Most other PROs all do 50 and 50, where the song equals 100. BMI has a song equaling 200%, each side worth 100%. The collection is the same thing as your ownership. Now, if you had co-writers, you would click Save and add another original publisher, and you would split everything equal percentage-wise. That's the most common outcome. Unless you've discussed another arrangement, always do equal percentages. We'll hit next. Now we'll pick my writing account. My role, composer author is the most common. Again, IP number, it's different, but it still starts with 2 zeros. Affiliation, I'm with BMI. Writer share, we're going to give me 100 because I'm the only one on this one right here. But if not, you would click Save and add another writer, and then you would need to get their last name, their first name, enter their role, enter their IP number, and have their affiliation. They could be with BMI. They could also be with ASCAP or SESEAC. That's in America. If you're writing with people outside of America, in Canada you have SOCAN, in Norway you have Tono. Each country has their own, and you need to get that from your co-writers. All right, so this is a summary of it. We got my publishing company, 100%. Me as a writer, 100%. And it links my publishing company right there. You can see. Are there any artists? Yes, someone is recording this song. Are there any recordings? Yes, someone has recorded this song. Was this work created for film, TV, theater, or music library? That's going to be like background music or theme music for a TV show. We're going to select no. All right, add artist. We're just going to pretend I'm the artist on this. And add recording. Is it on an album, an EP, or a single? That's up to you to decide. We'll select single. Again, we'll do the song title. Release date. You could be registering this before the release date. In this case, I'm just going to select today. It released today, I guess. Was this recording released by a record label? We're going to select no. And this is a summary of what we just did. You can see the artist name, it's a single. This is the song title, releasing today. All right, this is a full summary of everything we just went over. There's no alternate titles. The song is called song title. Yours will have a different title. It's in English. It's all other genres. It's not classical music. We're registering the music and lyrics. And if you put the duration in, it would be right there. This is the publishing company that's associated with it, which is mine for 100%, my writer share for 100%. This middle section has to equal 200%. So if you and your co-writers, if you have 3 co-writers, you need to divvy up everything 33.33, 33.33, and then one person gets 33.34 on each section so that it equals 200%. And if they're at different companies, each person does need to let their company know about the song and enter the same information. So if someone's with ASCAP, someone's with BMI, someone's with SESEAC, the song needs to be submitted to all 3 so that it shows up in all of their databases. The only way it'll show up in your database if someone else does it is that if you're all with BMI, which could happen. I've had that happen, and it's very convenient because it saves you time if someone else does it. But for the most part, you need to be making sure that your songs are registered and that you're collecting your money. At the end of the day, it's your responsibility to do that. In another video, we'll talk about publishing admin. There's a company that you can register with that will register with every PRO in the world. It's called SongTrust. I'll have another video about that. It's very convenient. This right now is just getting you started with BMI. The next section, we're just verifying the artist name is your name here. The type, is it a single album or EP? Again, that's up to you. We got the song title and the release date. Record label, it could be a major label. It could also be an independent label. Whatever you put on your distributor in the record label spot, you can put in right there. And then you check this box to represent that to the best of your knowledge and belief, the information that you're submitting is accurate and that you have read and agreed to the terms and conditions, which we all do, right? And then you hit submit and it'll show up in a few days. If you have any comments or questions about this, leave them in the comments section and be sure to subscribe and hit the bell. Thank you.